Let's talk about gossip from over 50 years ago, a real farce. Family 9 was labelled riotous, suffering terribly. Just as 9 was on the brink of despair, a mysterious stranger appeared like Superman, hinting he should live on, rekindling hope. Now he fears the rich kid will suffer as wrongly as he did, fretting like a hen. Hearing 9's tales, the elders deflated like pricked balloons, recalling unpleasant memories with a gloomy mood. 1 quickly called for a break, letting everyone rest. When the meeting resumed, 4 spoke like a survivor. 4 asked who the real culprit was, and 8 shrugged helplessly because figuring this out was harder than answering a pop quiz question from a teacher. Since some can abandon their own child, they likely have many foes. Then 8 posed, "Is the rich kid guilty?" Subtitles. 3 spoke up and said, "Explain what this indicates." 4 promptly retrieved another witness information, really stirring up some trouble. Witness observed the murder through the last 2 cars. After deep thought, 8 found it more complex than love. Did you know? 11 used to work in the subway, and gave some stats that made him sound like the ultimate numbers guy. He mentioned, in a 20-meter-long train, it takes 6 seconds for 6 cars to pass a point. The noise would be enough to pop an eardrum. Even if that old lady on the top floor wanted to see what happened, the noise would likely make her brain go blank. Even if the witness saw the crime via the back 2 cars, the noise from the first 4 was like crashing waves, nothing audible. The old man's strange testimony might be due to him always hearing fights from upstairs, creating quite the mix-up. So on the day in question, those bickering noises from upstairs probably made the old man think it was all the rich kid's fault. 4 wasn't having that. Why is this old dude lying? He should be a lonely friend here. At this moment, 9 related to the witness, since the old man was 74 and it might be his first time on TV. He was dressed to the nines, clutching his clothes, showing his desperate need for attention. Such desire. The old dude's legs were working hard while he tried to stand in front of the camera, but 3 just ignored him completely. 3 focused on the core issue, desperately questioning everything and cranking up the intensity. Suddenly, the previously silent 5 decided to speak up, announcing not guilty like some mysterious superhero unveiling his power. He stood up with his back to everyone, revealing a tattoo that told a story seen now that's unique. Turns out 5 had witnessed a fierce battle too, and all he kept saying was that sad line, making the atmosphere become super tense. Don't tell me he didn't mean it. Such implications left everyone feeling weighted down. If you wanted to kill someone, would you shout your wishes out loud for the world to hear and throw the windows wide? Turns out 5 had been wrongfully imprisoned too, but who cares if you're wronged? Don't forget, you're someone who spent time in prison, so don't even try to explain it away. What if it's just a 1 in 1,000 chance of being wrong? For the people involved, that's 100% disaster. 5 initially believed in the power of evidence, but as the debate heated up, he realized the rich kid was trapped in the very same cycle of despair he once faced. Stuck in the rain, 5 vowed to hold up an umbrella for those in similar situations, while 11 slowly pieced his thoughts back together. Look, this case has many flaws. The rich kid dropped his homemade knife, leaving a clue. If a woman finds it, he's in trouble. Clearly, a timid guy like him wouldn't dare to use a custom knife for a kill. However, he started making multiple assumptions based on his logic, which led to a chaotic back and forth. Ultimately, it turned into 4 against 8. Though people leaned towards guilt, they weren't as sure, and the discussion was heating up. The old man's testimony became more and more full of holes, prompting Joe to re-evaluate the old man's claims. The old man claimed that he reached the door in less than 15 seconds after hearing the body drop as saw the rich kid fleeing in a panic. His legs were likely affected by a stroke, so running was probably an exaggeration, even though 15 seconds is a verifiable claim. The old man got the floor plan of the crime scene, but if he dragged his limp leg out of the house, it's not realistic at all. But to prove it, 8 demonstrated with his foot how long it took to get to the door. See, now that's a smart move. At this point, the old man kept zoning out. He must come clean, as delay worsens things. The old man in this video is really impressive. He truly needs to hurry up and add some excitement, as the scene is desperately in need of more engaging content. Oh, but how long did it take? 43 seconds, just 43 seconds. I think it went something like this, see, a total of 43 seconds, and if this is proven as a lie, it's all over. 3 was stubborn, convinced that if his son argued with his dad, he deserved to be shot. C had completely lost it. He pointed his finger at the rich kid's conflicts, and 8 didn't hold back either. 3 was getting really worked up, and if nobody stopped him in time, he might throw a punch at 8. What did you just say? You were gonna kill me? Are you serious about that? 8's question completely knocked 3 off his high horse. While outside, lightning flashed and everyone was left in shock. In the next round of voting, 2 and 6 turned the tables to not guilty, with a vote of 96 to 6 now. That got serious.